Hi Taurus, welcome to Magpie Moonchild. This is your monthly general reading for the month of May. Although if you find it at a different time, that's fine. All the housekeeping details are all down below, like how to book a read, the deck that I'm using, which is White Numen, by the way. It's an incredible deck. Recently released by Liminal 11 and Alba BG. But let's see, what have we got for you this month? I'm going to break it down into 4 parts and then an overall energy. I kind of feel like you want to know all the details today, not just of this, I mean just in general. You're very detail orientated. But excited, like I need to know everything. I need to know everything. It's amazing. Let's see what we've got for the start of your month. That one wants to go. So you have the Knight of Cups. It's about looking at where you're investing your emotional energy, maybe offering your cup to somebody. Maybe you want to approach somebody to have an emotional relationship with you. So this could be asking them to be your girlfriend, boyfriend, significant person. Yeah, it could be a romantic partner. It can be realizing somebody's your best friend and going, you know what, you're my best friend. It can be taking the next step, asking someone to marry you, asking someone to move in with you. It can be very much a romantic offer being brought to the table. So whether that's basically you going, here are my feelings, shall we do this with them? Yeah, it's just expressing love and showing love to those that you want to express and show it to, that those that matter to you, and assessing. But I really feel like it's you've taken your time to realise that that's how you feel about somebody. That's why it's such a big thing for you to do. It's an expression of love rather than well, yeah, it can be an offering of a next stage, but you are offering your love to someone. You are giving out your love to someone. The next card for the second week you have is the Devil. This is about looking at codependency issues and shadow work, going within yourself to kind of assess why triggers keep coming up. I really feel like you have triggers that keep coming up and you're like, I'm sick of this. I need this done. I need to get to the root of what this is so that I can do the healing and I can make that happen. But I really feel like you're going to do that. Yeah. It's gaining extra insight. It's gaining extra depth into why certain cycles keep happening. But getting to the bottom of what role you play within those cycles. So it could be like, well, I go on a diet for a while and I'm doing really well, but then I kind of have a week where I don't lose so much and I come right off the tracks and I will go back onto the chocolate and the crisps and it could be that you have a comfort eating cycle, but you kind of want to look to the root of, well, why do I comfort eat? Why is it when I feel sad I will eat a chocolate bar, I will eat a packet of crisps, or I'll have a taco or a burrito that I can stick in the oven, or I don't know. Why do I do that? Why do I eat or why do I have a glass of wine every time I feel sad? Or why do I don't know. Or why do I feel like I can't do the school run on my own? Why do I need someone with me? Or why do I, like when I'm bad, why can't I manage to go do the supermarket shop? Why do I then go to the online supermarket shopping instead of making myself go out there? Equally, with regards to these offering of romantic feelings, maybe assessing, obviously you're going to the next level of commitment, but it's making sure that the next level or the relationship is interdependent rather than somebody being codependent on somebody else. So it's wonderful that you love someone, but you should be with someone because you want to be with them, not because you need them in your life. So maybe have a look at whether this is you or someone around you having these behaviours where you're codependent on a person or a thing, in order to kind of self-medicate or a trigger that keeps coming round and around and around. There are cycles and you're sort of going, well, this is a cycle. Why does this keep coming up? Why does this keep coming up? And it's time to get to the real root of that and heal that root, that shadow self, that part of yourself that you probably don't want to acknowledge. For the third week of May, there are obstacles possibly coming into play, things trying to block your way forward. They're not insurmountable though. They may seem like they are, but you have creative solutions to and passion enough to find a way around them, or to work with people to get them out of the way. I feel like there's an element of working with people teamwork. And I think that's where your detail, that's why you want to know all the details, right? Well, tell me what the whole problem is. You're telling me that this is in the way. Well, what is the problem? And then you're working with those people to go, well, have you considered this solution? Have you considered this solution? So it's working with other people to kind of get obstacles out the way. And I don't know if this is to do with an agreement or a legal situation. And you're like, well, what's the actual problem, or a production of something? What is the problem? You can't try to get all the details, all the information in, because only then can you say, right, well, we've got this, 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 and this. If we do this, it will sort that and that and that. And there are creative solutions around things. And I kind of feel like you're the one in the center of it all, finding these creative solutions, but you're pulling in all these different informations and resources, and working together to get these obstacles out the way. I kind of feel like you're the one that's doing the problem solving. And for the, wow, I've just... I'll explain this. Somebody has a Norse connection, okay? The tail part of May, there's this kind of apathetic energy, a bit unaware that there's an opportunity for enjoyment and happiness out there. Probably feeling a little bit isolated, a bit wallowy in feelings, which is understandable. If you've got this stressful situation going on, afterwards you're going to go, oh, that might have took a toll to get that solution gone and out the way. But yeah, it kind of looks like, you know, when Thor in the end game, when he sat there just drinking and doesn't want to do anything and a bit meh. I kind of feel like you're going to have this spell of that at the end of May. And it's okay to be in that place. It's okay to just go, do you know what? I can't bother to do anything. And if you've got all the stress of that, why not have give yourself a little bit of time to not have pressure and just sit there and just be. You don't have to be happy. You don't have to be sad. You can be just meh. As long as you don't stay there, it's fine. But yeah, there's an opportunity that you're not quite aware of. Happiness is right around the corner. It just doesn't seem like it right now. It kind of feels like frustrations have left you a little bit numb. There are feelings that are waiting to be felt, but it's kind of like you're so stressed you just can't deal with anything negative right now. So you're kind of sat in this numb place. But there is happiness around the corner, and it's just out of reach at the moment. Just out of reach at the moment. That doesn't mean that it's not going to come in and it's not going to happen. It just means that right in that moment, in that tail part of May, it's the waiting room. Do you know what I mean? I'm just waiting for this positive thing, especially if you've found the solution and that solution takes time. You're kind of sat in this waiting time, this stalled period, waiting for things to kind of get moving, and you have no control over what the other people are doing in that moment. You've given them the answers and you've given what they need, but you kind of have to let them do the process to make things back on track. And be very aware of like negative thoughts creeping in, the negative head talking to you, that negative voice talking to you. Things are fine. They just take time. You have no control in this situation. That's where the apathy is coming from. And the overall energy for the month you have is the Queen of Wands. This is somebody that is passionate, creative, confident, knowledgeable, pulls their talents in and can coordinate people, inspire people to be their best selves or creative selves within their field. Kind of like an encouraging mentor, kind of. It's like a mum that reminds you how talented you are at something, or that you are capable of something, and I kind of feel like this is you. You're reminding people in their field, bringing everybody all together, bringing a talent pool together to find a solution so that movement can move forward. But yeah, I mean, you're on fire right now. So yeah, remember how confident and sensual and sexy and talented you are. I mean, you have a knack for bringing people together, creative people together, in order to get a project out, while encouraging them and enhancing their talents and techniques and making them believe in themselves a little bit. Anyway, I hope that is of some use to you, Taurus. Hopefully I will see you again in the weeklies. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.